we're starting. We're there. Oh, there. I clicked wrong button.
Hopefully
It's fine.
They didn't hear all of that.
Nah, if they did, it's fine. It's fine.
Like, I'm not going to say something else
Over
offensive.
13. So hello everyone. Hello internet land. We are back and we're going to continue this crazy whatever kind of adventure we want to call it, but we are calling it Outerlands. But it's using the system Offworlders by Crispy Wolf and Olivia Goulin. Please check out Offworlders system. It is pretty darn cool. I mean, it's the only one out there if you do, and you can follow them on their X or Instagram. Oh, no, they have X for sure. Crispy Wolf and Olivia Goulin. So I'm not going to talk more because we need to take this a little higher. If I understand correctly, I'm going to give this right over to Patrick.
Make sure I'm unmuted first. Hello and welcome to the next episode of the Outerlands. As so eloquently put, the episode is can I take you higher? KHU and like the city in the northern part of the map, which the Techno-Barbarians are currently controlling. I am Patrick, your game master, long time here on the show. We're going to go around and introduce this wonderful familiar cast once and always. I don't know what to specifically ask them just yet. You know what? I'm going to go around, ask you who you are, who you're playing, your playbook, and what cool new item did you just get from me at the end of the last episode? I don't know who to start with. Anybody want to start? Anyone want to offer the first position?
Okay, I know how to solve this.
You start.
Like,
you started talking.
It is solved.
Look, I could always talk first, but, I feel like I shouldn't always, okay? I'm trying to...
I was going to do a 1, 2, 3 not it kind of thing.
Nope. 1, 2, 3, you're it.
No. But anyways, hello everybody. My name's Marvin, and I'm going to be playing our warrior, Renlar Canargus. And the new item he got is a chain sword. Exactly as it sounds, a chainsaw plus a sword. I think one of our characters in the last Offworlders game had one of these too. Yes.
Someone did.
Yeah.
He did. I can't remember his name. What was his name, Michael?
Rattlesnake Jack.
How do I forget
Rattlesnake Jack?
Captain Rattlesnake Jack. My hero?
Well, I read comics of a different persuasion, so maybe
He's not a comic, he's a historical figure.
I know, right? You saw
Well,
one
he
in
sounds-
infomercial one time.
He sounds exactly like a comic book character brought to life.
It's a very serious thing that he did. He saved the universe, I'm pretty sure.
He did. And I hope, wielding this blade, I can live up to his legacy. At least until I find a new sword.
Oh,
what's the
I was gonna
special-
say. I was gonna say Rattlesnake Jack would be honored, except for that last line kind of popped in.
Which last line that he saved the universe?
No, that I'll hope I will live up to his legacy, at least until I get a new sword.
Oh, wah wah.
Pretty much.
But what does that sword do?
Yeah. So, chainsword. It is a medium weapon, so 1d6 plus 1, and once per scene, I can use its ability to reduce armor by 1d6. So I roll a 1 or a 2, it reduces by 1, 3 or 4, reduces by 2, and 5 through 6, reduces by 3. Can use it once per scene.
Got some armor ablation going on, huh?
Just absolutely
So
shred
cool.
armor for your group.
I gotta remind myself to use that.
Yes, agreed. And in the spirit of speaking it first, let's play popcorn. You get to choose who gets to go next.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. You know what?
No, he's
1,
gonna roll the
2,
die.
3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see who comes up. It's a 6. See you, Cat.
Oh, hey, great. I like talking. I'm Kat. I'm playing Mia Diamond. I'm cracking myself up. I don't know. Space lasers. Anyway, I'm Kat, and I am playing Mia Diamondback Nast. She is using the Outlaw playbook. And Patrick, you correct me if I get anything wrong about the item. What she got is a scope for her rifle. So if she does not move during her turn, she gains a +1 to her attack and to her damage.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
So it's not like the most spectacular thing ever, but it's repeatable.
Yeah, it is constant throughout the scene as long as you meet the first condition
of not moving.
Yep.
So she's going to be more and more in sniper mode, just like the wily Diamondback hiding in its snake cave. I don't really know how
a snake waiting to strike from the shadows.
Yeah, from the shadows.
I love that. Yeah.
And yeah, I guess I'll pick my cousin Wyatt.
All right. Yeah, I'm Wyatt. Well, playing Wyatt. I'm Nick. And what Wyatt got was he found out that the horn that he stole from the bug, it is a sort of psychic amplifier for him. And once per session, I can make something big and incredible happen with my psychic energy. I tell the GM what I want to happen and name a cost. I roll a flat d6. On a fail, something really bad happens, but I don't pay the cost. On a mixed success, something similar happens, and I pay a cost. And on a complete success, what I want to happens, and I pay the cost. On a critical, I can make something permanent.
Yeah. Can I ask how you're wielding this horn? Is it a thing you're holding? Did you attach it to your own head? Did you put it somewhere in your body?
It's on a cod piece.
Inappropriate.
No, I think
it's like Ryan Murphy's directing all of a sudden.
No, actually, I think he integrated it into one of his arms. Basically, kind of similar to his usual dagger. He basically took the other arm's compartment and sort of attached the horn to it, and sort of, in a way, yeah, he just ran wires to his cerebral implant and attached it that way. So I guess it would be probably more like up at the top of the arm.
Like a little spike coming out of the top now.
Yeah.
A little conduit.
Mm-hmm.
Only one person left.
Yep.
Hopefully Buddy helped with that surgery and you weren't just doing it to yourself.
Oh man. Self-surgery horn insert.
I mean, the mechanics were fine, and
it's not biological anymore. It's all metal.
No, yeah. But he said he has to hook it up to the one that's in his head too. So
I mean, there's probably like some whatchamacallits, just some plugs that.
Oh, you've already got some. Okay.
Yeah.
Last but not least, Michael.
All right, I just wanted the simple grenades. I was expecting it would be like, just grenades that you throw and they blow up, your standard grenade that we all know and love, but Patrick had some cool ideas with them. So the grenades actually increase my supply, giving me 5 supply. Is that right?
They basically give you a free 2 supply every session, but obviously it's limited to what you can use them for.
Yeah. And these grenades can be, not only are they damaging grenades, the usual run-of-the-mill grenades, which do a whopping 2d6 damage, which is like beyond incredible. But I can also use Chemist and Medic to like modify them to make, I guess, chemical bombs that will like do something special. I don't know, like I could, imagine them being all kinds of cool things like thermite or sleeping gas or
whatever you want to use like your normal chemist stuff for. You just can basically, I'm gonna say I'm burning on a grenade supply, and it's now a chemist grenade.
Yeah. So that's super cool. Or medic grenades. So I can now throw healing grenades, like some kind of, I don't know, Dr. Grenadier who's like, woo, heal, and is hurling grenades to heal people. It's crazy.
She's gonna get wild and wacky very quickly, and I'm here for it. All right. And with that, last time we all played, you had gone into the Buglands with a group of techno barbarians led by IR-10-5, a leader of some sort who went in there to get some big guns for something unknown, taking a tactical nuclear warhead with them as well. You had managed to sneak in past the bugs. I mean, sneak, and find a way to the security system to let them in. And now we're picking up some days later on the ship. I would like everyone to roll me a roll of their choice. And tell me how you're helping with the ongoing projects on the ship. Just for reference, on this roll, whatever roll you pick, a failure, nothing I mean, things happen, but like nothing detrimental. On a mixed success, you add one to my tracker. A complete success is 2, and a critical is 4.
Ooh, I've got one.
Go ahead, take us away.
Yep.
We just got those weapon systems. Could Buddy be like installing them?
Certainly.
Yeah, I figure it's a worthy one. I've intelligence, right?
You can use intelligence, sure.
Okay, and can tech or science apply, perhaps?
Of course. It's right in your wheelhouse, isn't it?
Yeah, so I get a nice +2, and gives me a re-roll. So something good, please. Ooh, it's pretty good. It's a 6 and a 2, giving me a total of 10.
You want a crit fish?
Oh yeah, with the +2, yeah. I mean, it's the only. I don't think it's worth it because like it would have to be a 6 to get the crit, and the 10 still a success. So there's. I mean, could move it to a mixed success, but I'd rather. It's only like a 1 in 6 chance of getting the crit. So
It's
I'll
also
stick with
only
the
a
six.
1 in 6 chance of making it worse.
It's fair. Yeah, okay, I'll do it.
I mean, a mixed success is still at least a point on the tracker.
Ooh, well, it didn't change anything. It's a 4, so total of 12.
That's
Still good though. Yeah, it was
totally
worth it.
fine though.
Yes.
You're about a third of the way. No, sorry. A third of the way through the project of repairing the ship fully.
Nice.
I think Mia is just using the power loader. Is that the right term?
Yeah, it's fine.
To like basically help move the heavy stuff. So she's
We'll
not
take some
reliant on
play.
her own pathetic strength, but is relying on the ability to pilot this thing.
Sure.
So I feel like it's piloting it is basically an agility pilot check.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what she's doing.
Let's see it.
She's doing her best. Let's see. I have got a 4 and a 3. You add a 2 to that gets us a 9, which is a partial success. Let's see. Even if I roll a 1, it's still a partial success, I believe, because 4 and 1 is 5 plus 2,
Yeah, that's 7.
right? Yeah. I'm just gonna re-roll the 3.
And only go up from here.
Yeah. Ah. Hey, I dropped it on the floor, but you know what? Got a bunch of extra dice.
Oh my
I rolled
gosh.
a 6 that time, which brings it up to a 12.
But no double sixes.
No, it would be impossible to do a double 6 because I initially rolled a 4 and a 3. So
Okay.
that does bring it up to a full success.
That indeed it does. You are continuing to make headway. Things are being fixed. Electricity is sort of now like any faulty circuits are stabilized and all these sort of things. You're about halfway there of like core systems being ready to go. You just need the last light things to actually take off. Wyatt and Renlar.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I think Wyatt is working on the wiring for both the new gun systems and just sort of making sure that the existing wiring is working well and that everything is working as intended. So
Okay.
it's probably an intelligence tech role, I would say.
I would say so.
Alrighty. Okay, we're currently at a 3 and a 1, so
We'll reroll that one.
yeah.
Reroll that one.
Can't get worse.
Okay. Mixed success, 8.
Okay. That's still all counts for something.
Okay, how much does it heal? How much does it repair for with a full success?
2.
2. Okay.
Yeah, critical is
So,
like a Fibonacci sequence. No, it's not. I guess it wouldn't be Fibonacci sequence. Because then it would be, anyways. Renlar.
I don't remember math because unlike what my algebra teachers told me, I've never used it again my whole life.
Fair.
so Renlar.
Stay in school.
Culture and you know what? I'm gonna use his culture skill.
Okay.
And he's going to use those Tales from Across the Universe, issue number 96, I would say.
Okay.
One of 5 issues he has. He's going to use that as reference for the entire ship. Trying to see, okay, this panel should be over here, that armor plate should be there, and use that as a reference guide. Sometimes he'll use his chain sword to cut panels to be the right position and insert them on the outside of the ship. You know, make it look nice. If that
Okay.
works.
I thought that was way worse when you're like say cutting panels. I'm like, oh god, inside. Oh, it's exterior stuff. Yeah, that's fine. that threw me for a loop there for a second. I was like, oh god.
What skill is he rolling though?
Culture.
What would attribute?
I would love it to be strength.
Go ahead.
Okay. So strength and culture. Cool. That's a 5 and a 1. Gonna reroll the 1. For a 6, for a total of 13.
Nice.
There you go.
2 more completed pips on my tracker, I think. Oh, now I gotta count.
We each at least had 1 success.
That is, you are now 66% done with the basic repair work on the ship.
Those 3% more done would be a lot cooler.
Nice.
A lot nicer.
Yeah, but you guys are closing in on this. The ship is fully, like functional to live in. The food replicator is up and running. You found a stash of these old, decades old, like nutrition bars that are hidden away in the ship. You can use to supplement your diet. They're not great, but they work.
I'm gonna try out this thing that has labeled as Pisa.
Pisa.
Pisa. What is Pisa?
I don't know. It's apparently some sort of edible disc, and I'm looking forward to eating it.
Funny thing is that's what I actually had for dinner.
You feel strange, Wyatt. Did it do anything?
No, this was player had it for dinner.
The weird psychic effects of the horn in your shoulder picking up.
Look, I just don't think this planet has pizza. Okay, like I just.
Yeah, this is like a big. This is like a huge unilateral decision, world building decision that like pizza isn't on this planet.
So I guess we have an answer to the end of the game question. Do you learn something new and interesting about the universe? It doesn't have pizza.
We learned what Pisa is.
Yeah.
It doesn't have how to pronounce it on there, so she's gonna say it wrong.
What do you say, Michael?
I think it would be interesting if there's no pizza, but there's all calzones. Like the calzone is the go-to.
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah.
Like
This is like a.
Calzonerias,
Oh my. Yes.
calzone places,
100%.
calzone delivery.
I thought we were. I thought we were talking about something that was actually called pizza.
Oh.
I didn't know it was pizza.
Oh my gosh.
You know what this tastes like? It tastes like a flat calzone, y'all.
Flat
More
calzone.
surface
How
area.
bizarre.
Yeah. It's just like all the stuff that's normally inside the calzones up on the top. And instead of it having the marinara dipping sauce, it's just kind of on there, like under the layer of cheese.
But the calzone is so convenient to eat.
I know. It's just, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of enjoying this, though.
That's incredibly strange.
What other foodstuffs are on the ship?
Just, I mean, your normal foodstuffs and groceries and whatnot. So, and of course, there's replicator bars and options for that. But as you guys are having dinner aboard the ship, you pull up a new printout of the diagnostics of the ship. There's still some repair work to be done. You still have to find and install the sublight engine. You're going to have to build a jump drive generator. You have to find some fuel. Last three big things you need to find. And you'd already discussed this amongst yourselves, and the next thing you were going to do is try to break in to the Lebed Planetary Archive. Controlled by the Bibliotech 9. Made friends with them. Though you do not know where the Planetary Archive is. You know where the Bibliotech 9 hang out. A place called Khun. Khun. Good place to start as any.
We helped them out really well last time. I mean, maybe they'll just help us go to the archive, right?
Certainly try.
They
I mean,
seem
I-
like honorable warriors.
I mean, I like them. I don't want to rob them like with DedSec, who I
That's fair.
hate so much.
So what are we looking for from the Lebed Planetary Archive?
You're looking for schematics to build a jump drive generator.
Okay.
This is not common knowledge. This is not information you can find out on the starship. This is like proprietary information. Only a few places would actually have schematics.
So the ones from Renlar's comic book won't work.
We
No.
could try.
Yeah,
They're rather
this looks
detailed.
really scientific. I mean, the other two are way smarter, Renlar, but it looks good to me. Maybe we can just skip the trip.
Unfortunately, no.
I mean, we could try and take the schematics from my comic book and see if we could make a working one.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I know who I am. Would you really trust a warp drive or whatever it is from me? Because
I mean-
I never went to school.
It says that what we need for it is unobtainium, which I guess is probably hard to find.
Unobtainium.
I mean, that's what it says on the comic book. Have you heard of that, cousin? Unobtainium? That's a thing, right?
Doesn't sound like a real thing to me.
It's supposed to be unobtainable.
Hmm.
So extremely rare. But the fact that we know what it's called means it exists.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure anything that's been named in a comic book 100% exists somewhere.
Exactly.
I guess we could find out. Why don't we see what the archive has and maybe compare notes?
Yeah, we'll bring the comic book along with us, compare and contrast.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You can put it in Buddy's compartment, it'll be safe in there.
Oh, I already keep my comic collection in Buddy.
Oh,
Hold still, Buddy. Maybe
Does
open
Buddy
some-
know?
I don't
I
think
got like a
he
little
knows.
library.
Oh, you're like one of those what are they called? The little library thing.
Oh, like one of those little
Yeah,
lending
I'm a little
libraries.
free library.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I try and spread literacy. It's important.
Quantum mechanics for dummies.
Reading is fundamental.
And there's no safer space for such knowledge.
Thank
Just
you.
have to shift their grenades out of the way now.
Oh yeah, be careful of the high explosives in there.
High explosives. Oh, the grenades.
Yes.
Well, I'm sure you're certified to handle grenades.
Um,
I will.
I'm
I will note that
certified
my.
to.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I'm certified to throw water balloons, make the perfect salsa, and dance like no one's watching. The grenades, I'm not certified for, but I'm branching out.
I will note that today my character is wearing her jacket, like a pretty normal tank top under the jacket. It's nothing extravagant. Sort of tight jeans, black riding boots, and goggles. She's decided to rock goggles today. She likes her cousin's goggles. She wants to rock some of her own.
Nice.
Okay.
And she's got the button on that Renlar likes so much of the little goblin.
Yay.
So, are you all ready to go?
Yeah.
Believe we have a plan.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
we're gonna go and talk to them and see if they'll just let us go there. And I guess if not, we'll rob them.
I think they'll let us do it. We helped them out greatly, so they should be friendly towards us.
Yeah, I mean, we were bug bait on the last mission.
That's true. Yeah.
Exactly.
And well, I'll certainly try and put on the charm this time.
Yes. And if all else fails, we can appeal to their sense as honorable warriors. So we'll compete for the schematics.
Let's try talking it out first.
Oh.
Okay. So you all hop in your classic mammoth. Begin to make your way north to the city of Kun.
Did that one guy do modifications to it like he said he was gonna?
Yes, he did.
Nice.
Note of it. There's a big red button that's been kind of slapdashed onto it. And it says, in emergencies. Parentheses, all the time.
So we
Well-
press this button all
Oh
the time.
yeah, she like whacks the button like like once we're out of town, she just presses it hard.
You feel this thing sort of jolt forward as like the governor on the accelerator is removed. As long as you're holding the button, which requires like someone to press on the entire time, the governor is off. I didn't say it was well designed, but it's very funny.
Nice.
So it just kind of feels like you're using a boost, but you're actually not.
Yeah.
It's just beyond the normal accelerator they want for a heavy machine to be going.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, if you took a high-speed turn at this speed, you might flip in a bad way. But hey, cool. But as you all make your way out of town, you sort of pass by, main city, and head out into vaguely familiar sort of badlands outside of town, kind of where you initially found BuddyBot. Back over in the flipped and destroyed carrier-like vehicle. See beyond sort of these spindly dead trees, you start seeing what look to be like small burial mounds of like halved weapons. Like the halves of weapons, like hilts of swords and axes. You can kind of see on the distance a largely ruinous, but still kind of together city, one of these walled cities. What you're traveling down is a place called the Haftaway.
Halfway.
Haftaway.
Cool name.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Wait.
As you get closer, you see sort of like the fringes of like defensive perimeters, barbed wires, sharpened rods of tree, like of wood and of metal, until you start getting into more of like traditional defense emplacements, pillboxes with turrets, mortar pits. You realize that like these are like all like constantly manned, like they're almost like waiting for an attack. But they're not like threatening you. They're just kind of just like on watch, and they see you sort of like heading in towards them. A couple of them give waves, the sort of mechanical hands on some of them, until you arrive at the edge of the city, where there's a group of these tall, 7-foot tall, like clad in scrap metal plate armor with heavy riveter guns and not chain swords but chain axes.
Ooh.
At their side.
Interesting.
All right, who goes there?
While just sort of, yeah, he'll open the door and sort of like hang off of it, sort of like not technically leaving the truck, but like just sort of like yeah, hanging off it and just be like, "Hello, everyone. I was hoping that if we could talk to someone about potentially going into the archives, if you know where that is. Hoping to do a little bit of research.
The archives are Bibliotech 9 only. Gotta be a member to go there.
Well, I mean, like, we did help you guys out on that one on the job.
Who?
Huh?
Who'd you help?
IR 10-5.
They all started laughing. Really? You think
Yeah.
helping one person is gonna get you there?
Well,
Let
what-
alone one of the last of the Thundersteppers?
I mean, like, I just thought it would like give us a foot in the door, if you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
Can we talk to her? Is she around?
No, she's banished from the city.
What?
Oh,
oh,
so
Banished.
basically not a name to be talking about. That's
I
fine.
mean,
Why was she banished?
she used to serve the old Heek Kang until the new current one and us kicked them out.
well,
They're
That's-
banished from the city for as long as until they can break in and take it back.
that's fair enough. That makes sense. Well, could we maybe come up with a compromise? Maybe do some work for you guys, and maybe we're
We're very professional, very effective.
we're a pretty decent bunch of people. So very
know what?
useful.
Leave your mammoth there. Come on, let's go.
All right. White'll hop down.
Don't worry, no one's gonna take your stuff
I would hope not.
Good.
unless you get
Pat-
spot for it.
Patrick,
Yes.
I would have liked to have spent one supply for duct tape.
Okay.
And she removes the duct tape that was currently holding the button down.
100% yes. Do you like ball it up? Or do you like stick it on the other side of the down
Yeah.
panel?
Basically, she just like kind of removes it and just sticks it down below, just so she can like just take it back out and do it again.
Absolutely, 100%.
Good note that she has a roll of duct tape now.
You do have a roll of duct tape. Make sure you remember the things you spend your supply on, because I also like use them across sessions.
Oh, okay.
As long as they're not like one-time item use.
Right.
I think you have like
She has binoculars and she has duct tape.
yeah. So you all hop off and follow these guys.
Sure.
Sure.
You all hop down. You realize that like these guys are like again the same height as like IR 10, 10-5, about 7 feet tall, sort of like in this heavy armor with these long cloaks, sort of marching you in. Majority of the like the city here is like has been ruined through decades of fighting, artillery fire, combat. So a lot of these buildings are like long halls made of wood and scrap, collapsible huts, things that you can quickly pack and like the non-combatants can like take away essentially, or rebuild easily enough after it's been blown apart. But the thing that does still stand, sort of like the one remaining thing of the city that has to like withstood this time, is the central bastion, sort of like walled fortress at the center. As you and these new Thundersteppers sort of head into that area, you see the large gate, hear the chain as the gate is lifted up to allow you all to enter in. Once you guys are within these walls, you start seeing them kind of doff some of their armor. They take their helmets off. You see one kind of, shakes the long, her long flowing hair out. Another kind of, scraffy, bald, shaved. They lead you into the center room, and as you sort of stand here looking up at a beautiful, like gilded throne atop a dais, is probably one of the largest people you have ever seen in your life. He stands like sitting. He looks massive. He's probably about 9 or 10 feet tall. Also in that plate armor, but it's polished. It is gorgeous. It doesn't look like it has taken a hint of damage. He looks at your group and says, all right. Who stands before the Hag King? Gowlas Mayhem.
Well, Wyatt will sort of step up and just be like, I am Wyatt Palmer, and these are my companions. We don't really have a group name, although that's not really a thing for small groups. Obviously, your large clan is obviously needs a name, but
we are Clan Clan Bad Iron.
wonderful name. But we were hoping to maybe do a little bit of an exchange of possibly goods, possibly labor. Well, maybe not labor, but
Services.
services. This. Thank you, buddy. In order to that we could have access to your archive. Where
Kind of leans over to one of the people who's like one of these Thundersteppers who's like has taken a spot next to them. Says, "What's an archive?" And she's like, "I think they're talking about the Wise Arts Tower." He's like, "Right. You would like to access the Wise Arts Tower, this archive you speak of."
yes, if by what you mean a bunch of books and
Books
schematics,
there.
then yeah.
Big machines, drumming with power, gives us, and kind of gestures to his body, gives us, our ability to be both flesh and machine.
Hey, same here. Well, although mine wasn't from your archive, it was from my own brain.
So you made it yourself.
I did.
So you
Well,
are a wizard then.
Well, in a way, I sort of took parts from the old robots way out there. I'm a bit of a scrapper myself. Actually have a fun little like implant up here that helps with some other things that I can do.
I have no need for goods and services. I have no need for work. But I do have a need for fresh blood in the clan.
Okay. Well, now we're talking. How much blood
Yeah.
are we looking at? My name's Diamondback, by the way.
So yeah,
Strong name.
Thank you.
you got Diamondback. We got Renlar over there. He's our muscle, and Buddy over here.
Say buddy
Ooh,
boss.
their friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually found him out in the wilds and put him back together.
A truer friend you could never find.
Thank you.
What a fellowship you find yourselves together with.
I'd say so.
But you're talking about blood, which I'm guessing means getting jumped into the gang somehow, which means excessive amounts of violence, which is what I'm here for.
Yes, exactly. Though, of course, not against you specifically, but in general.
All right.
So we're
I
to
have-
prove ourselves in a contest of strength, then.
Yes,
All right. What'd you have in mind?
I have designed 4 trials for new adherents to undertake. I want to kind of give them a good test. So I'd like each of you to undergo one.
All
Sounds
right, then.
acceptable.
Would you like to know what they are?
That would be nice.
And also, can we help each other? Because
No.
I'm all about helping.
Oh, they're individual
No,
trials, buddy.
individual.
All right.
Test your metal together.
Can I bring Justice here with me? She has her bat used to say freedom. Now it says justice, like JUST space HISS. Or peace
Maybe,
and love.
depending on the trial that you have.
Depending on the trial, I can be
Yes.
harmed. Got it.
All right.
So we have the 4 trials. They are the trial of Bloodlettas, the trial of Lorsgan, the trial of Slice Shooter, and the trial of Runus.
You say them one more time.
Yes. Trial of Bloodlettas, the trial of Lorsgan, or Lorsgans, sorry. The trial of Slice Shooter, and the trial of Runnas, sorry.
What's Slice Shooter all about?
Can't tell you.
So
Oh, we're
we
just guessing based off a name. I'll take
That is
Slice
part of
Shooter.
the challenge and part of the fun.
Slice Shooter sounds like it might involve shooting things.
It
Also,
might.
slicing.
In that case, I'll take Bloodletta.
Okay. So then we have the Runner and the, what was that last one?
Runna and Loisgan.
Loisgan.
What's your agility? Because I think Runnas has lots of probably agility. No. Okay, I get a +1, so I should take Runnas then.
Do you think
And-
Runna's is like a ton of agility? Because then maybe it should be me.
It could be.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm very
And I
athletic.
do-
And you could do Slice Shooter because Slice Shooter could be something
Could be
about
something with tech. Yeah.
could be something with tech too, but it could also be about shooting and you like to shoot your gun.
That's true. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm good at shooting. I do have Deadeye, so
Yeah.
So I
okay,
guess
sounds good.
I forgot the one that I'm taking now. It's something Runna.
Did you? I mean, you don't. I mean, these are just names.
All right.
I've been
Yeah.
reading too much into it.
Can we understand what they are before we agree to what we're doing?
No,
Oh, okay.
that's the fun part. This is where I get my enjoyment from, is seeing you all figure it
Okay.
out in the moment.
Well,
What's the thing that I'm doing again? The something Runna. I was excited about Slice Shooter, and I
You
wasn't
can still
paying
do
attention.
Slice Shoot, and someone else can do Runnas.
Is it just Runnas?
Trial of Runnas.
Runnas. I mean, I can. It's fine. I'll do the Runnas one, and we'll just
Okay.
hope that has something to do with agility. Because if it doesn't, well,
yeah, it was lore or something.
Lore scans.
Maybe
Or scans.
it's like running for public office.
I mean,
um.
and
So what I have here at my notes is Bloodlettas is being done by Renlar.
Mhm.
Lorsgans is being done by Wyatt.
Sure.
The
Seems.
last one remaining.
Yeah.
The trial of Slishuda is being done by BuddyBot, and the trial of Renus is being done by Diamondback.
Yeah, although she's not positive that's what she should be doing, but she's.
We have not decided yet. This is still a chance for you guys to make any last-minute arrangements.
Yeah. I mean.
I won't say whether this is good options or not. I'm going to say these are fun options.
Yeah.
I'm rather content with my choice.
Oh no, I think
that's- yeah.
Bloodlettuce sounds like it should be up your alley.
Yeah.
Is it Runaz? Like how is it spelled? Can I get a spelling?
No. That's all part of the fun here. I'm just giving you the names. You got to make the decision.
I mean, I did have my heart set on Slishuda, but on the other hand, yeah, but if we're really feeling like the last one's running, I'm the only one that's any good at running.
You don't know that.
Yeah.
We don't know that. That's my
best
point.
part. We don't know that until we're in it.
So go with your gut.
My gut says I want to do Slishuda because Shuda's in it.
Go for it.
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
You okay with that?
So I would do Runaz then?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds. I mean, my agility is +1, so that's something.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, Runaz for BuddyBot.
All right.
And if Slishudas has something to do with fixing something or technology, well, I guess we picked the wrong way around.
That's all good.
I'm just going to
find out.
improvise and shoot something anyways. I might just shoot a console. I don't know yet.
We won't know until we know.
Yep.
Well, I'm going third apparently, so I'm just going to have to wait.
I mean, I think we're going to do these all in initiative order.
Okay.
Oh, well, then I do mine
I
first.
think that would be very funny. I mean, it doesn't have to be like, it's soft initiative, not necessarily combat.
Mhm.
I always go first, Patrick. It's my ability.
What would initiative in this game be? Agility?
Just in the system, it is basically who would like to go first,
Who
unless
wants to
someone
go
has
where?
a specific ability at the very beginning of combat.
Gotcha.
It can fluctuate between, from round to round. Like, it doesn't have to be a static order.
Yes, but my character does specifically always act first.
Uh-huh. Well, there you go.
Alrighty.
I mean, Renlar, if you want to go before me, I feel like you want to hack some stuff up.
Well, I am quite excited about this whole contest.
Yeah, why
Should be
don't you
interesting.
go? Why don't you go and then I'll go?
Yes, and if I
We'll
die,
get the- we'll
you
get the
all know
two-
what to expect.
Maybe we'll just get the two of us that are dumb as hell out of the way first.
All right. Well, let me send you off with your Thunder Stepper to undertake your trial. Mackett. And you see one kind of removes their helmet and their entire lower jaw is mechanical. Take this Renlar with you. The trial of bloodletters. It says, yes, he Kung. Come. His helmet back on. Right. Clothier, the sort of bald-headed one. Take young Wyatt here, the Wizard. The trial of Lorsgan. He says, yes, my lord.
It's a very interesting title of that Wizard. It's kind of rolls off the tongue, don't it?
And does. They're given to those who are powerful. Powerful in ways not known in the material world.
Okay. All right.
Our Wizard, Bookworm, she controls the archive. She controls the Wizard's tower. These archives you speak of, with her
Alright.
mind.
Fair enough. On we go.
Lancelas, the long-haired woman, take Diamond back here. Try the slice shooter. He's like, happily. Kind of gives you a wink.
I like your hair, by the way. Like what product do you use in it?
L'Oreal.
Nice.
And she kind of like looks over to like the last, like one of these last remaining Thundersteppers, and you see like even the He Kong Mayhem's kind of like stifling a laugh. Floriel, uh, the last guy says, "Yes, my lord. Take Buddy Bots to the trial of Ranas."
This is actual. His name is L'Oreal.
Floriel.
L'Oreal? Okay.
Yeah.
What was the name of the lady that I'm with?
Lancelas.
Lance Lass. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
All right, I'll follow L'Oreal.
L'Oreal, Lancelass.
Mackett and Plothier. They all take you to your individual trial. And as you get there, you also like headed to four corners of the city, into the ruin. You see that each of you stand before a hatch in the ground that they open up into darkness. The only person who is allowed to keep their weapon on them, is Diamondback or the Bat.
Just the bat, not the guns.
Just the Bat.
Okay.
Um,
You give me a neat gun thing, and they're not allowed to use it. I see how
I
it goes.
know. But your Thundersteppers looking at you said, "Time to take the trial. We'll be here to pull you out when you're finished."
So what are the requirements? Are we going in with our weapons?
No weapons.
No weapons.
Don't worry. If you are to die on these trials, we'll bury you with them.
As a warrior should be buried.
Mackett sort of
so-
slams his chest.
So I get to take justice with me, but well, okay, just take good care of peace and love here.
She takes it very picks it up very gingerly, despite her size, heavy armor. Of course.
Yeah, sorry, and also little Stabby. She takes the dagger out of her boot.
You can keep the dagger. It's fine.
Oh, I can keep little Stabby.
You can
Okay,
keep little Stabby.
all right. Here we go, little Stabby.
Yeah, I feel like Wyatt just sort of like pulls out his pistol. It's like, I barely use this thing anymore, anyways.
Well, there's like, you may need a skill at least.
Hmm?
You may need of skill. Firearms.
Wait, so I can keep a firearm?
No, you may
or-
need the skill of it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't use it very often, but I think I remember how to use it. But yeah. Oh, and the compartment in his arm like opens up and he takes out his knife. It's like, do I need this or do you want this or?
You can hold on to it.
All right.
The testimonial, like, it's just a little knife. You're gonna need any. You're not gonna need it in this one.
All right.
You know, by the way, since we're talking about hair, I don't think I've ever bothered to describe Mia's hair because I wear pigtails
Yeah.
to play her. So I've just kind of figured it's a given that she's wearing twin tails. She's wearing twin tails.
All right.
Got it. Do you all jump down into the darkness?
Sure.
I more
Yes.
accurately sneak down into the darkness, but yes.
Fair
But
enough.
Not before
Buddy
Renlar
bought
rips his
cannonballs
shirt
down to
off.
the dark. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry. Go ahead,
yeah.
Renlar.
It's all right. But all Renlar's gonna do is rip his shirt off before he jumps down.
Mac, it's like, I feel this, and just rips his metal open. Like, yes, yeah, someone who understands.
Yeah. Actually, just for the fun of it, like Wyatt will like let gravity take him like most of the way until he hits the darkness, and then he lets his psychic ability sort of catch him and slowly float to the ground.
Okay. As
Buddy
you all-
bought cannonballs in.
hell yeah,
Mhm.
you find yourselves in the darkness. Who would like to go first?
Uh,
I'll move into the darkness.
I was gonna say we should give it to Diamondback.
Okay. Diamondback.
Very quickly, did they make her take her binocular? Did they like take her binoculars away that she already had?
No, you can keep all your equipment and stuff like
Okay,
that.
great. She uses those to give a quick scan into the darkness because they had the heat sensors.
You look into a cold room. You see the slightest shift in the cold as something is lunging towards you, and out of the darkness, you pull away quickly instead of the light above you. You see a jet black painted automaton with a carry dagger in one hand and a mail breaker in the other as it lunges to fight.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, well, she'll lunge right back at it since she wasn't surprised at all by this.
Exactly.
So I guess she's using justice
Yep.
because she's like, ah, dang it, this one should have been for Renlar. And yeah, let's do this.
All right.
Okay. I know this is based off of strength, which is not her best thing. She
Yeah.
only gets to add nothing to it. On the other hand, I did roll 11.
Nice.
Ooh.
So
Roll damage.
all right, let's do it. Just Hiss uses 1d6 plus 1. So let's go. Okay, only 3.
Okay. Yeah, you swing your bat. The parry blade sort of catches it a little bit as it sort of like forces, and you hear the metal crack in its frame. It did seem to dampen the blow a little bit. We'll have to go next.
I'll go.
All right.
Renlar. You drop down into your chamber. As you stand there, you just sort of see a pair of red lights appear in the darkness through glass binoculars, have reticles on them. As spotlights shoot down and music blares as you see a pair of anti-air turrets directed at you. With an automaton kind of melted into them, and says, "Welcome to the Blood Letters game show. Tonight up we have this gentleman here who is going to be guessing in a spelling bee."
Oh no, you have to spell Patrick's words. This is dangerous.
Spelling
I
bee.
will say you are allowed to make an intelligence check to attempt to get a
Oh,
clue.
we picked all the wrong ones.
I was hoping for this too.
Yes.
Okay, my character's actually not that bad at melee combat, but it still is not her preferred.
Don't worry, we'll start off easy with Schmangerous.
Mangerous?
Schmangerous. Schmangerous. Schmangerous.
Huh.
Now you're gonna make a roll to get a clue.
An intelligence roll, right?
Yes.
Actually, I have a question to the crowd. What's the purpose of the automaton?
Oh, I'm here to target and perform the quiz.
So my goal is to defeat you.
By answering my by spelling my 3 words, yes.
Well, I'll give it an attempt. Roll intelligence for a clue. Okay. Yep. Okay, that's a 5. Any 3 minus 1, that's a 7. Partial success.
Dude, danger schmanger.
Dangerous. Smangerous.
Manger.
Schmanger.
Smangerous.
Schmangerous.
Manger.
I'm going to attempt this word. It is SCHAMNGEROUS.
It was SCHAM?
You said smang.
Schmangerous.
Smang.
He made his guess, Patrick.
He made his guess. A flak round goes off next to you. You take 3 points of damage.
So too.
Oh. So
Ow.
it wasn't like schmuck or
Well, I think it's SCHM.
MA. Yeah.
MA.
He
said MA.
Or I said AM, I
He
think.
said AM, but not MA.
Not MA.
Ah.
You flip those two around.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's all good.
It happens.
Would you like to try again?
Try again. For the same word.
Yeah.
For a second, like I spelt it wrong. Okay. SCHMANGEROUS.
Correct. Uh, you hear the weapons cycle to the next chamber. Who would like to go next?
Let's find out what's going on with Wyatt.
Wyatt, you drop down in the darkness. Your hand lands on something. You look over, and it's a laser detonator, it's like for diffusing explosives. And you hear, "Zoop! Warning, warning, nuclear mining charge activated." And you see the glow of red illuminating a very thin, spindly, quick automaton. Begin to duck and dodge out of the way, trying to avoid you.
Okay. I want to try and catch it with my telekinesis.
Okay, and you can attempt to do so.
I'm guessing since it's an agile motherfucker, I'm gonna need a roll.
Yes, this is probably going to be basically a blast roll, essentially.
Okay. Sweet. With my willpower, it's a 10.
It's a 10. It's a jumping around, and you just grab this thing, and it's it's very spindly and kind of cracks a little bit under not being able to move fast. But you have caught it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull it to me and just be like, boop.
There's no button on it.
There's no button on it? Oh.
There's a reason you have a gun in here with you.
Oh.
And we'll move away from there to our
Oh,
last.
so I guess that one was supposed to be mine.
Shooting.
Last but not least,
why I can handle it.
Buddy Bot, you drop down into what looks like an old storage chamber. A bunch of debris and stuff down here, old storage cabinets, furniture, kind of making this maze-like thing. And as you're down there, you hear the rattling of chains as heavy machinery, heavy locks, ching, 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 fall off as you hear yeah, and things begin to shift as a rage-induced techno-barbarian, mostly machine than man now, is searching for you to crush you with its hands.
Oh man. Okay, so I have to can I outrun it, or is hiding the only option?
You can try to outrun it, absolutely.
Or is fighting an option?
Only one way to find out.
All right. Well, it's grenade time. Okay, so you mentioned this guy's more machine than man.
Yes.
All right. I assume all my supplies back since last game.
Yes, you all would have had a chance to refresh your supply. You get him a new job.
I want to take
Yeah,
one of my
and I already
grenades.
spent some on duct tape. You're welcome.
Yeah, good. Hey, good job. Good spend. I'm gonna make one of the grenades like an EMP blast.
Ooh, I like
Throw it
that.
at him, so it'll disable his electron.
I think it has
Should I roll
limited.
the,
I think it has limited range. It's not like a big
Okay.
burst, but if you hit him, it's gonna do things. I think this is gonna be an agility check. Try to get it precise and land it at his feet.
Okay.
But I'll say
this
that
does
if,
spend.
I will say that if you do miss, you can pick it up and try again.
All right. Cool. So agility.
Agility, yeah.
Awesome. Do tech or science come into it at all?
I think tech is applicable here.
All right, cool. So it's a +1 for the agility. Let's see how I do. Oh, that's terrible. That's double ones, the snake eyes. I do get to reroll one of them though with this, thanks to that. Okay, that's still really bad. That is a 5.
5
5
total.
total. So that's a failure. I do get experience at least. Oof.
Mark experience.
good.
You pull the pin and you throw it. A piece of debris hits you and knocks the grenade away, and sort of popping with his discharge. The techno barbarian looks at you and says, "Machine, They gave me a machine. Yeah.
Like, look, man, they gave you a friend.
Friend, I'm going to hug
That's
you.
right.
then.
Oh,
You're gonna hug
he
me?
Runs up and grabs you and squeezes you, and you take 3 points of damage as he attempts to snap your spine.
Oh,
bloody no.
Is my health at full?
Huh?
Yeah,
Or
it'd be
does my
back
health
up
get
full.
reset since from the last
Yes,
mission?
health got reset.
Nice. So okay, so I'm down to 4 minus 3, down to 11.
Yeah. As you're getting a backbreaker, we'll switch back over to Mia.
Okay, so questions about the room we're in.
Yes.
Is this just one big room with no hidey spaces, or is there a place she can get to?
There are 4 columns, like support columns, kind of, maybe about like 3 or 4 feet away from like the center point, probably closer to 5 or 6 actually. When I think about it. So there are support columns, but this thing is like laser focused on you.
Okay, so there's not like any sort of like what's the sides of the room like? Is it just solid? Steel?
Solid concrete walls, about 30 foot by 30 foot.
So she has no real way of trying to gain an advantage.
What are you trying to gain?
Well, she's trying to get to a
Fur.
spot where she's like can't be noticed. What's it got for sensors? Is it got like
A pair of eyes.
great? She's gonna use her duct tape.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
And the attempt is to get the duct tape on its eyes, right? And then she can like get behind one of the pillars as like a 3-card or a Monty sort of
Okay.
thing. So it won't know which one she's behind.
Absolutely. Make me a agility check. This is gonna be a flat agility check. Let's see how skill you think applicable to duct taping people's eyes.
I mean, honestly, athletics.
Yeah. Good point.
Okay, well, I rolled a 4 and a 1, so let's re-roll the 1.
You don't want
I
to
mean,
roll
it's
the
not
4?
gonna it's not gonna get worse. Okay, so that brings me to a 7 on the dice, plus 2 is 9, so mixed
9.
success.
You get the duct tape across its eyes and dash away. I think like in this thing trying to lash out at you, it like cuts your paper roll into ribbons, so you can lose
So I've
that
lost.
now.
So no more duct tape. Got
No
it.
more duct tape, but it is currently blinded.
Okay, she is gonna try her best to like be stealthy.
All right, make me a stealth check.
Okay, I wasn't sure if we can do this as a 1-2 roll or not. So
fine,
okay,
yeah.
cool.
I'm trying to find good logical places to stop each scene.
Yeah. Obviously, agility sneak.
Yes.
All right. Well, that sucks. So it's 2 2s right now. You can go to Jice jail. All right. I've got a 3 and a 2, and I add 2 to it, so it is a partial success.
You get behind a pillar, and you're kind of like, it goes quiet in here for a second because now you're actually in the darkness.
Mhm.
You look over, and Robot is no longer in the middle of the room.
So
Somewhere in the darkness.
we've lost track of each other, basically.
Yes.
Okay.
With that, you can kind of hear something shifting in the dark. Renlar. Congratulations on the last round. It is time for your next word.
And
Existentialism.
Existentialism. Can I call somebody?
You can make your intelligence roll.
Yeah. That's not good. That's a 1. And that's not good. That's a 3. So 3.
Bring, bring. You hear like a phone in the distance, and you look over, and there's like a wall phone.
Hello?
You just hear static just blow out of your ear. You lost your question for this. You have to guess.
Existentialism. EXIST Existential. Can I go back on spelling?
Yeah, of course, absolutely. I'll wait until you
Okay.
give your final verdict
Right.
before I
Can,
shoot
we,
you.
can I give him a hint?
I
He's
already
not
used my
allowed any
help.
hints. He's not allowed hints.
Oh,
I
dang it.
used my
Can I give
help
him the
for
old
this
teacher
round.
hint of like,
Shh, no.
dang it.
There are
This is so hard.
consequences to failures on the dice, Michael.
And I used my help for this round. I need to wait for the next round in order to use another call.
Yes, that's true.
I wonder, can Renlar use a supply to like pick up a metal stick or rod or something so he could try spelling it out in the sand?
Yes.
That always helps
Absolutely,
spelling stuff,
yes.
just like writing it out. That's a
Cool.
good
That's
idea.
so funny.
So I'm guessing this would be like a normal weapon, just 1d6.
No, it's not a weapon. You like
Ah.
look in the room and you find like has a metal pipe and you pick it up and you like it's like an old mechanical like metal pencil. Got no ink
Ah.
in it, so you just have to scratch it into the concrete floor.
Okay, let's see where this is. X Existentialism. Let's see if that works. EXISTENTIALLISM.
Ooh, you
Did you see my face go? I was like, uh-oh.
you technically spelled a similar word to what I'm asking, but still the wrong spelling, even if it were the one you were thinking of. Flat cannon goes off. You take 2 points of damage.
Ow! Well, 1 point because I am unstoppable. I always have armor. So,
Mhm.
you know
Are you willing-
that stings more than it hurts, right?
I know.
It's very annoying.
You were so close to having the word right.
Yeah. Let me see if I can spell this again. Do I get another?
Was that too
hint?
much of a hint? I'm sorry. I was
No,
all
actually
preaching no
wasn't
hints.
because I think that hint's not gonna help in this now. think about the first word. There's something off. He didn't just give
Oh.
you existentialism. There's something here.
Gotcha.
There's a
gee.
trick that I am playing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I get it now.
Can you repeat the word?
Existential.
Existentialism. Existentialism.
Existentialism.
Existentialism.
Stench.
No, sorry. Existentialism. There's a phrasing in there. There's something in what I'm saying. So there's a letter that isn't just
these are
one
some-
letter.
Some mean trick questions.
Oh, this is
And
me
I'm
being the
hard of
English
hearing.
major, loving this.
And I'm
I
hard
mean,
of
I know you're
hearing,
not
but-
spelling existentialism correctly. So there's
yeah.
that.
Ah,
I'll let you have another. I'll let you have another roll.
I can call somebody else. Okay, that is good. I know how these talk shows work.
Well, I don't want this to go on too long tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Way more to go.
I rolled a 2, and I rolled a 4.
I mean, you are giving him a lot of experience points, but
That is true. You're getting a lot of experience at this. He might not live to tell the tale.
All right, so that's a 4 total.
it sounds like he's doing something funky with the replacement on the X or something.
You take 5 points of damage.
Oh,
Ow! Just for trying to guess. Ow! They just fire at me.
I did. We'll move on. The word we're looking for was existentialism. EKSISTENTIALISM. The phonetic spelling of an X rather than the actual X. KS.
wow.
Phonetic.
Some
That's what
sleazy-
I just said. You did something
Phonetic.
funky with the X.
I did something funky with the X.
Yeah.
And what are you looking at right now, Run, like hit points wise?
This is like a nightmare
that
spelling
was
test.
5, 6.
Oof. You're looking bloody right now. This is no longer
Yeah.
tickling. This is painful.
This is painful.
Wyatt, you have this
Mhm.
thing currently in your grasp. It is wriggling. It is attempting to free itself from this. There's no off button.
Okay. So is there any sort of like writing or anything on it?
I
Okay.
mean, other than like this, like lettering that says lead a nuclear mining charge. Make a perception check.
Sure. Is that through
Intelligence
intelligence?
check, yeah.
Could I add tech?
Yeah.
We're at a 3 and a 1 so far, so let's reroll that 1. It's right back to the 1. So that's a fail. But
They
now I
gave
have
you-
10.
They gave you a gun for a reason, and as you're kind of paying attention and looking, this thing breaks free of your psychic grasp and skitters back into the room.
You little. So wait.
They give you the solution.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the thing you gotta shoot. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna see if I can. Yeah, without any better, he just instinctually, as it sort of escapes, he instinctually sends out a blast towards it.
Okay.
So, let's try again with these dice. Seven.
7. I made the partial success.
Yeah.
It was a 4 and a 1.
You throw out the psychic blast, kind of hitting the wall behind it, cracking it, sending this thing kind of spinning.
It would take 3 damage.
This thing there's no hit pools for this one.
Yeah.
Check.
Yeah.
It sort of spins around and kind of popples. And you see on the back it says disarm with. It says basically sticker on the back. It's like a dot on the back, like a bullseye. Someone put on there, and someone wrote in scratched onto it essentially into the casing. Las detonator. Uses a high-powered laser beam to not detonate it, but to deactivate it.
Yeah, okay, Fallout New Vegas.
All right.
Yeah, I know what you're referencing. I catch a reference every once
Yeah.
in a while.
Yeah, all of these techno-barbarians are basically just space marines.
It's fair. Yeah.
Yeah. Anything before we switch? Anything before we switch?
I mean, if he can try and catch it again to make his shot easier, then
We'll resolve that in the next one as you grab
Yeah.
the laser rifle.
Yeah.
The remote detonator. Buddybot, you're currently being squeezed by this techno barbarian that is just currently enraged-induced psychosis.
All right, I gotta put him down with another. These grenades, when you're a hammer, all problems look like nails, and when you have grenades, all problems can be solved by grenades. Even though I'm up close, I'm gonna take this time the thermite grenades. I'm gonna try and set him on fire, pull the pin, just shove it into his face, and then as it blows up, hopefully I'll roll away before I get burned too. So.
This is me an agility check to try to get away for the outtaking damage from your own thermite grenade.
Sounds good. Can I use science or tech for this?
I'd say science.
All right, cool. I get a handy +1 with the agility. Ooh. That is a 9 total with a 6 and a 2 and a +1. I'm going to re-roll the 2.
Okay.
Ooh, very good. Okay, it became a 4. Give me a total of 11.
You slap him upside the head with this thermite satchel, and as you slap it and pull the pin, he instinctively lets you go from the blow, as just this gout of flame over the side of his head. He's like, yeah, that hurts. Kidding.
Nice.
Yeah. And he was stunned enough for you to scramble away, but he's melting. He does not feel the pain from melting.
Wow. Should I roll the damage for the grenade or no?
No, this is a survivability based on a certain time frame.
Oh, okay. So does he like drop me down? I'm like below him now.
Yeah, you can skitter away as he's sort of distracted by the flames. at this
No,
moment.
I have another idea.
Oh yeah.
So while I'm on the ground, Buddy Bot's like, you want to know the difference between you and me, friend? You've
What?
got knee. And then I want to kick him in the knee as hard as I can.
Okay.
Buddy Bot does have knees, but they're like metal joints. You know, this guy might also have metal knees, but it's worth a try.
Absolutely, yeah. Go ahead.
It's a strength roll.
Strength roll, yeah.
All right, +1. Come on, Buddy Bot. Oh, I don't think I can reroll anything. It's an 8.
I mean, that's enough. You kick his
Yeah.
knee. You hear him creak and bend out of the way. And the hand just by the throat throws you across the room.
Whoa!
You take 3 points of damage.
Oof. Oh, I should check. Does armor catch this?
Armor does catch this.
Okay, so the first one actually only took 2 damage because of the armor.
Got it.
And this one I'd also take 2 because of the armor.
Yep.
All right. It's still hurting me. I'm down to 10 out of 14. So
Yeah. So if you land hard on the ground, you look over as he's like slowly getting up, wrenching his own leg back into usable, basically deforming his own leg to sort of like stand up correctly again. Just this completely engulfed in flame juggernaut looking to charge you. Mia,
Yeah,
you are in the dark.
I'm
You
in the
have
dark.
your-
It's in the dark.
It doesn't know where you're at. You don't know where it's at.
True. They didn't take her skateboard away, correct?
You didn't. No, they didn't.
They didn't, right?
Oh,
She still
no.
has the
You guys still have
skateboard.
the skateboard.
yes,
Okay.
the ultimate survival tool.
So what she's gonna do is she's going to attempt to make this thing make itself appear by sort of rolling her skateboard and hoping that it'll lunge at the sound. Does that make sense?
Yes. This is gonna be. It's gonna be a willpower check.
That's fine. I don't. Well, unless I can apply sneak to it, because this is a
I'll play
distraction.
sneak. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Okay, what? So that was willpower. I get a +1 on that. I've got a 5 and a 4 on the dice. That gets me up to 10.
You slide it out as from the darkness. Your skateboard snaps in half.
Yeah, she's
from
lost the
this thing,
skateboard.
hitting
Understood.
it with a weapon.
But she is going to attack it now while it's unaware of her.
Do it.
Cheap shot does not say it has to be a ranged weapon, so
Does not.
she just wheels up behind it and whack with the bat.
Do it.
Okay. Come on. I get to roll this like I'm I get to reroll bad rolls if I want. Okay, I've got a 4 and a 3. That's a 7 right now. I'm gonna let that stand and I'm gonna use lucky.
Okay.
And lucky lets me bump it up to a full total success.
Okay. Yeah.
All right,
Roll
and
damage.
that means I don't roll damage because it's cheap shot.
Oh, yeah.
It just instantly takes 7.
7. You hit this thing over the back of its skull. There's a scattering of metal bits, orbital sockets, chips, wires of its brain. It kind of twitches and kind of gets back up very unsteadily. It's got 1 hit point left.
Okay.
Ooh.
As it looks to you and lunges once more, this thing of just soul-minded action, which is to mince meat.
Yeah.
It's a
I'm
butcher.
getting-
It's a butcher droid.
The butcher droid. It's got
Yeah.
1 hit point left. I feel okay. I don't unless I can go again to do the final attack on
Let's
it.
do a final attack on it. That'd be interesting.
Okay. Basically when it lunges at her, she just reaches into her boot and does little stabby.
Got it. Make the attack roll.
Right, that's a 7. She's gonna take some damage, but she also damages it.
Okay.
I mean, it's enough because
Yeah.
it only has 1 hit point less. The worst I can do is 1.
It as you hit it through the eye, the
Mhm.
mail breaker still kind of flashing out, catches you in the side, It does 6 points of damage.
All right, I take 5 of that because of the armor.
Yep, just right through that armor.
Yeah. It did a lot of damage. I guess this thing probably does a lot of damage, though.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm having a hard time doing math. Okay, I've got 9 out of 14. So, provided this is the thing that took it down, she's not
It is
doing
dead.
too bad.
It's it is dead. Unconscious. It's broken.
I will cross her skateboard off also because she's lost her skateboard. Worth it.
You just stand there looking at your broken skateboard, blood dripping down from your side.
Yeah. And what she does is she just like holds up her bat over her head because she was holding it, the bat still in the other hand, like she, she's like, yeah, just like I worry about the sound getting cut out, and also I worry about neighbors. But yeah, just a scream of victory and triumph.
A massive gauntleted hand reaches down, grabs your forearm as it's held up, stretching, and you just yanked to safety. Renlar.
I know my heroic war shout wasn't very
was
war
good.
shouty. Okay.
Perfect.
Got the point
Perfect
of
for
it.
me.
I don't have a voice that can do heroic war shouts. Okay.
Renlar, you are one last word, and you hear the that was incorrect. On to our final word. Hopefully you can survive long enough to answer.
Speaking of
The word
that last
is
question, that last 5 damage I take, armor reduced that, right?
it rolled 6, I think.
Nah, rolled 6, so
Yeah.
I did take 5. Gotcha.
The final word is Aarakocra.
What? Wait, is it Aarakocra or Aarakocro?
Aarakocra.
Okay.
Right.
So the D&D creature,
Potentially.
but
Theoretically, but it's probably
potentially.
Theoretically.
you should probably just make it intelligence anyways, just to figure out what weird way he's purposely misspelling it.
Yeah, it's gonna be like,
Right.
oh, it's Aarakocra, like the
I mean,
Coca-Cola.
Okay.
I
So I
mean,
get 1
it's
hit.
Aarakocra's just spelled weird, anyways.
I know.
Okay.
I mean,
So
it's
I'll roll
spelled
the
weird
hit.
in the first place, but I'm almost thinking
Yeah.
like you've made it even weirder. So,
Okay.
like now it's AEROCOCKRAH or something.
rolled a 3 and a 2.
HOTL.
I rolled a 3 and a 2 on intelligence, so 4 total. Nothing.
HOT.
It's spelled like Aarakocra, but also not. There's an emphasis in that in how I'm saying it that should give you a hint. Aarakocra.
Okay.
Hmm.
I got a plan. First, I got several questions. How
Yes.
high is that drone away from me?
I mean, he's within reach. Just
Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what my plan is. I'm gonna fail it on purpose. And then, the minute he attempts to fire at me, I'm going to use jump to reach it and hopefully turn that flak cannon around so he fires on himself.
I love this. I think this is super silly. I think there's a lot that can go wrong here. 100%. How are you spelling it? I want you to spell it.
Aarakocra. Alright. A R A Q O C R A.
I spelled it the dirty way. Aarakocra.
Yep.
Spins the gun
Yeah,
towards you.
I mean,
The
we all
cock
knew
in
that he was put
Aarakocra.
COCK in there.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
that's how everyone spells it.
Mm-hmm.
I knew I wasn't
Aarakocra.
going to do that. Alright, so he spins the guns around. I use jump
Okay,
to go to the gun he's attempting to fire, and I'm going to try and turn it around, and hopefully he fires on himself.
This is gonna be an agility check. This is
Alright.
reaction time.
But it is reckless.
Yes, it is. This is incredibly reckless because this could kill you.
That I know. Alright, let's see how it
It's
goes.
okay. They'll put metal parts on you or something, and you'll be fine.
Why, you
Good
could always
so
do that
far.
too.
5 and a 3.
Okay.
Plus 1 is 9. Alright. So partial success.
Partial success. You leap towards it. How many hit points do you currently have?
Let's see. I think I was 6.
I rolled 5 on the die. But you take 4 points of damage at the end because
Alright.
of your armor. As you take one of these shots, you feel like yourself get thrown to the side. But like you're already kind of mid boost. You hit the other side of the turret and spin it around and kind of flop over. And he's like, hey, this is not supposed to how it's supposed to be going.
Well, too bad. I answered your question, and this is how I defeat you.
That's not how this is below. You just absolutely detonate him with a barrage of anti-air fire.
And I guess Renlar is just on the ground, and it's like, ah!
Hand reaches down and grabs you, pulls you up and says, not how you're supposed to finish that, but it works either way.
He said I had to answer a question, and I did. He is dead. I am not.
You look
Screw
dead.
that robot.
He's DED dead.
DED dead.
Spell that, motherfucker.
Wyatt.
Mhm.
The mobile nuclear mining charge has scrambled back up to its feet and is attempting to dodge in close as you can hear it winding up to detonate.
Yeah. So you said there was a laser gun in the room?
Yes, you have it in your hand. It was like it was like right in the middle. You couldn't really move a whole lot from the center.
Okay. Yeah. Just so this is going to be a fun little sequence, and I would like to use since on my last failure I did get to my 10 XP points.
Oh yeah.
So I would like to use that to increase my agility from 0 to 1.
I thematically I like this. Like you're having to like in a moment growing. I'm here for it. Let's do it.
So in that he's sort of the compartment in his arm opens up. He grabs the knife, tosses it, and tries to pin the thing on the ground, while at the same time grabbing the laser weapon and firing at it.
Right. This will be an agility check.
Yep.
A lot can go wrong if you fail.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It's 6 plus 2 plus new plus 1. 9.
9. You throw out the dagger. It does catch it in the foot as it sort of like trips. Your blade snaps, so you've lost that weapon.
All right.
As it sort of falls to the ground, and you focus in on it, and as you pull the trigger, a superheated single like sustained beam drills into the core as you see it. Just a little too late to stop a full detonation.
Yeah.
I dropped my dice.
Yeah.
I have more than,
And
but I want to roll this one anyways.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's too quick to do a force wall.
I think like you still want to take some damage, but you can like the blast is not what deals damage to you.
Okay. Yeah.
As you cast aside the laser rifle, as a partial detonation of this nuclear mining charge goes off, everything goes white for the moment. You are dosed with a near lethal amount of radiation.
Fun.
Oh.
It does not mean you're going to expire. It just means that something else might happen to you. at a later time. A mutation, if you will.
Okay.
I think it's thematically funny that that radiation should work like a dozen movies.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna get superpowers for Wyatt. More
Uh,
than
You
He already has
Superpowers.
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 He might
Just-
grow extra arms, or a third eye, or a tail.
Or grow a clone, an evil one maybe.
Mhm.
Was it going to come out of his back?
Wade out of his stomach.
Oh.
He grows a
he's gonna
second
get a
head.
Quato.
he's gonna get a guana. Yeah. Oh, you gotta make a quick note.
I guess it's better that you're getting Quato than getting the substance for what it's worth.
It's true.
I don't know how to.
Really.
That's my fastest way to reference the movie The Substance, is to say you're getting the substance.
That title's hard to like get in there, but you know this is
It
like a
is.
Total Recall. I get it. I will figure out the exact level of this radiation, but something bad's gonna happen. Something is gonna happen.
Okay, we'll find out.
I'm kind of glad it wasn't the test that my character. It was never going to be the test my character did based off the name.
I know the names were definitely misleading. Lord's guns, laser guns, lots guns.
Yeah, I like looking back at it. I'm like, oh, laser guns.
Yeah, I mean, my thing, the slice shooter, is definitely named after the thing that attacked me.
Yeah.
And blood letters. Blood
Bloody
letters.
Letters.
Bloody letters. Yeah.
Letters.
Yeah.
Last but not least, buddy, you're still down there with this rage-induced techno-barbarian.
Okay, so
He's on fire. He's melting. His legs all messed up.
all right, so I just kind of delay him. I think it's just like about survival for me.
Yeah.
So I have no range weapons. Is there like an object, like you said, like we're in a storage area?
Yeah, this is like a sword. It's a cabinet and stuff like that.
Okay, can I grab like a heavy box or like a metal pipe and just like throw it at his head?
Ding.
Yeah, try and like knock him down.
Sure. Make me a strength check. You absolutely can find something like that down here.
All right, get a +1. I mean, I do have Deadeye, but I don't know if that's gonna
What's that idea?
affect anything. Oh,
Range
that's really
+1
good.
for ranged attacks.
No, I think it does +2
Plus two
damage. for
damage.
Plus 2
for
damage
range.
for
Yeah,
ranged
plus
attacks.
2
That's
damage.
right. Yeah.
Range version
yeah.
of brute.
Are you
Yeah.
trying to?
I did really good though.
Strength or
A 6
throw?
and a 3 +1 for a total of 10.
Hey.
Are you just like hitting him in the head? Correct.
Yeah, try and like knock him down like buy some time.
You hit him straight across the side of the head. Your bat comes away flaming from the thermite sort of transferred onto it. He sort of like wobbles and kind of collapses and just like, damn it, I can't see anymore. Where are you? It's like begins like kind of crawling after you. You realize like on his back is like a battery cell that is almost drained. He's about to run out of power.
Oh, nice. Okay. Buddy is like, he's like, battery cell almost out of power. Better take it.
Walk over and yank out the battery cell.
Yeah, he's gonna try and like rush past and like wrench it out.
Oh, yeah. You yank it out. He's like, I needed that. Daisy. Just slowly like shutting off.
Oh man.
How did you
Buddy
make
Bot's
that
like,
reference, Patrick?
Yeah.
Good reference.
Buddy Bot's like,
I
love
think you
that
should
stuff."
relax and take some medicine. Can't remember the
He
exact
starts
wording.
doing he starts doing like a jazzy like big band where he's like a bicycle built for two, the song was just for the love of you, or he's kind of like sort of tap dancing around.
You hear a voice echoing from above, also singing as Fluriel is like has his hand down to pull you out.
Mhm.
I can't afford a carriage, but a bicycle built for two, and he does some like jazz hands.
With that, you all are saved from your trials. Some of you more bloody than others. Or
Ow.
they will administer medical. They will.
Yeah, I need a little bit, but I think
Would you say
not
like
really.
she got cut across the side, right?
Yeah, like it wasn't to like rip out your kidney, but like your abdominal wall is like shredded from this blade.
Make sure it leaves a scar, okay?
Oh, of course. Why wouldn't we?
Thank you.
Well
I mean, I'll
done.
take the healing, but she wants a cool scar from this.
Yeah.
Um,
Wyatt just sort of like patting himself down was like, I don't feel like this is gonna bite me in the ass sometime.
you-
Renlar looks like he was hit with multiple somethings. You're like a step away
Burns.
from hamburger, friend.
Burns, bullet holes, shrapnel,
black
Oh.
cannons,
black cannons.
Black cannons. Oh,
anti-air
jeez.
guns.
Skull mask is still on his face.
You all regain 7 hit points.
All right,
Okay.
They
let's,
spend supply
arm
to
it
heal you.
good to know that we don't have to do the supply to heal.
As you all find yourself back in the throne room of the Higa King, Yaolas, Mayhem, he says, "All right, you all survived. You are now members of Clan Bad Eye, and with that means, of course, you get some privileges of being members of the Bibliotech 9. You're part of the current ruling house. You'll always be welcome here. Alalices will have you for free." But most importantly, because you asked about it, directions to the Wise Arts Tower. Sort of goes and ushers first, one of the mostly partially modded out person out, one of these gigantic tall thunder steppers, sort of brings out like a map, and he sort of takes it, hands it to your group, an old-fashioned map, by the way, not like a brand like. No digital tablet here. It's paper. It's vellum.
Hmm.
Don't ask where we got the actual hide from. You're not gonna like it.
Is it a human? Is it a person?
No, it's bug.
Oh, God, it's
Yeah,
not so
okay.
bad.
Yeah. Apparently, you
Good in
can.
person.
You take the hide, just slice it really thin. It makes really good vellum.
Makes sense.
Sounds about right.
But you have directions to the Wise Arts Tower. Now, as members of Clan Bad Iron, going to the Wizard's Tower, the Wise Arts Tower, and meeting with Wizard Hookworm is a challenge in and of itself. She will test you, make sure that you're worthy to be a member of Bibliotech 9.
Does it involve spelling?
Probably not.
Heck, the gods.
That is a weird question. Why? What?
You have no idea what I had to endure down there.
I don't know. I mean, I was hunted by a killer robot. It was fun.
I had to spell.
I'm so sorry.
I know.
I'm
It
sorry
was
too. I thought it was
fun.
devilish.
It was evil. It was evil.
You're
Right, the
strong.
spell checker built into me. Should have been me.
I don't think it would have helped actually. You spell check would be like, this
it's
is wrong.
true. Yeah, like the little red
Yeah.
line, the little red squiggly line would have appeared.
Oh yeah, it's all of my notes. Like the actors just like constant like bars of the squiggly red line. Like, are you sure you meant to write it this way? The answer is
Yes.
It would have driven Clippy insane.
Well, that's who we have down there was Clippy.
Ah, Clippy
Is
is
he okay? Is he dead?
yeah.
Good. Let's get a new one.
So, what was everybody else's test? I got hunted in the dark by a killer robot.
There was a nuclear charge that was sort of zipping around, so kind of more your alley, but oh well.
Like trying to bug hunt it, like just shoot it as it's running.
Pretty much.
Okay, yeah, I could have done that.
Yeah. Except there was a laser gun and on the floor. Dang, I should have taken that. Nah, I probably couldn't have taken it.
kind of a sort of single combat. Renlar, I honestly think you would have excelled at mine.
We should have switched, buddy. We really should have.
He probably would have been good at mine too, Renlar. They let me keep my melee weapons.
Oh yeah.
That would have been great. I had to solve it with the worst weapon I have, my brain.
They say the pen is mightier than the sword, but those who say that have never held a sword in their hands.
Well, I've held both, and they both failed me this day.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You get a good fountain pen with a nice tip on it.
Poke somebody's eye out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Poke an eye out, get
Renlar.
into their carotid, you know. There's a couple of things you could do with a pen.
Renlar, you solved it in your own way, so that's what's important.
Yes, I made him kill himself.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
The ultimate way to pass the test.
Like you made it really depressed, or
No, I turned its guns on itself.
oh, okay.
But you pulled the trigger, right?
No, they did. The robot. So
Oh,
it killed itself.
that's mean.
Yes, but look at what it did to me. And he just points down to everything, every wound on him. It's like he's missing his nipples too. They burned off.
Don't worry. If you want techno nipples, the Wizard can help you.
Heck no nipples.
Yeah, they look like regular nipples except they shoot laser beams.
Nice.
I mean,
Actually,
Well, I
have
have
a
to see.
use for those the gents.
Right. Okay.
yeah, everyone just stared at Wyatt for a minute.
Because nipples on men don't have a use.
Sure they do.
Technically, they can lactate
Oh,
under certain circumstances. Yeah.
Yeah, and you grab one of those suckers and twist it real hard, they get in some serious pain.
They hurt like hell.
I mean,
they're very
yeah.
True.
sensitive. Not as bad as like the whole the junk down there, but pretty bad.
grab his dick and twist it.
Rip his dick off. Anyways, if you like your mammoth hasn't brought around for you, may continue on to the Wizard's Tower,
Yeah.
which
I-
she may send you on a journey. Whatever question that she has deemed appropriate for you, as members of the Bibliotech 9.
Cool.
Mm.
Once again, I had a full game without gaining any experience.
Get some at the end.
I
Little
gained
bit.
several.
As you all sort of like gear up to leave, you hear one of the guards sort of call back to Iga King. The fine smoke gunners are back. Have some weapons. New things. High King says, "Is that traitor IR 10-5 with them?" You're like, yes. And you're like, great. Grabs like a backpack and like holds, keeps it on, and jetpacks through the roof towards this fight that he is now going to have with other fellow techno barbarians. People
Alrighty
start
then.
like calling like, "Get the defenses ready! They have something called a nuke."
Well, we should go.
And we should probably leave. She put the she duct
Tower.
she duct tapes the button back down because that piece of duct tape does still exist.
Yes,
and,
that does. Canonically, anything you still have duct tape still is duct taped.
Yeah.
Even the eyes are duct taped on the droid.
Nice.
Drone. But with that, you all head deeper into the mountains, following this, immaculately illuminated map. All the borders are illuminated, but like it's follow this road X amount of paces, and it's like a printout of Google Maps, and then just like pen things on like get you there. And eventually you arrive at the tower. Massive structure, kind of a couple of outbuildings that are dilapidated condition. And it says sort of around a fenced off electrified area. Lebed Planetary Archive. And it's all been crossed out that says a Wise Arts Tower. Little intercom box out front near the gates. Get in.
Alright. Well, guess better hit the button. Dink.
You hit the
Hello?
button, and there's a flash of light. And that's what we're going to pick up next time.
Ooh,
My brain hurts.
cliffhanger.
Quick
mean-
question: do we get our supply back for the next game or no?
I'm going to do it per job. Supply per job.
So no supply back.
Yeah, unless you like. I guess if you had for some reason burnt all your supply at the very beginning of the session, when you got to the city of Kun, you could have like resupplied. I'll say that like. Actually, no. I think at the Wise That Sale you have a chance to resupply.
Okay,
Oh.
it's not yet.
Yeah, you'll probably
And-
get one supply back.
Anybody that's down by hit points is still down by hit points. I
Yeah.
take it.
You're gonna make sure you guys are in danger zone going into the next things.
I mean, they healed my character back up, but
Yeah, they healed all of your characters 7 points.
I
yeah,
didn't.
7 points isn't gonna get Renlar all the way back to full.
I'm
mean,
you
at
can-
9 out of 14.
Yeah.
And some
I
additional
didn't-
supply.
I didn't
I can
technically
do
take
some
any
healing on
damage.
ya, yeah.
So
Yeah, Buddy Bot. yeah,
Renmar, I'll patch you up.
Thank you, buddy.
All right. Now we head on to our end of session question.
Yay!
Did you earn a
What's up?
profit?
no.
We're
No,
techno
not-
barbarians.
You
No.
did.
Or-
You did.
Oh.
I'd say a lot of as earning some profit is like
Okay.
Not
joined
in-
an organization you weren't initially a part of.
It's not monetary gain, but it is spiritual gain.
That's what I mean for. Hey, hold on.
Greatest gain of all.
Friendship. And the gun I found. Did you learn something new and interesting about the universe?
Yeah, we learned
Yeah.
that we didn't have pizza on this planet. You already said.
True. Yeah.
Yep.
Call back from the very beginning of the episode.
And radiation causes mutations.
Yeah.
I
This is-
learned
this
many
is
words.
Fallout, comic book stuff.
Yep.
Last but not least, did you overcome a difficult challenge or dangerous adversary?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You made
We'll
me
get
use my
XP.
brain.
I did. That was your greatest challenge was your own brain.
So
I,
yes,
I finally
those
did
are-
get enough XP to take an advancement. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do.
We have time. I
Yeah.
believe we're not going to be on next week. We should
Correct,
be back on
because
the
Yep.
I'm going to Canada.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
going to Canada.
And
Yeah.
next week exactly is my birthday.
Hey, happy birthday!
Happy
I
birthday.
think last week was
Woo!
also Michael's, wasn't it as well?
That's correct. It's October
Happy birthday,
2nd.
Michael.
I'm sorry I
Hey.
missed that, buddy. Happy birthday.
Oh, all good.
I don't know
All
what this gesture was
old.
about, Michael. I've seen I've seen one of the presidential candidates do it at a rally though, so it must mean something. I'm not gonna say which one, but I think you can guess.
Classic. Whew, man, what an episode, y'all. That was good.
I don't mind the challenge that my character got actually. And she was
honestly, I
kind
feel
of
Sorry.
Like it
she
was
was
like
kind
a,
of
it was like
stoked to
50-50.
take it. Yeah. She was pretty stoked to take that damage at the end. He should have been a little sad if she got through the encounter with the killbot and didn't get a scar out of it.
I know.
I got
That
the
was-
exact worst trial of my character.
To be fair, we were
I was
using some
trolling.
very, very, very weird spellings. None of us would have done well at it.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that was the whole point was to be dumb and silly and
And find a way to spell cock. That was
Yes,
that was the goal of the puzzle.
I
Yep.
spelled it with a Q.
you did. Very
I mean,
funny.
yeah. How progressive?
Like Cocklevan.
Too good. No, it was at first I was like, man, why is he being so mean, making him spell these words? And then now I get it, because I couldn't spell
Yeah.
those words. I mean, just the right way. the normal way, I'd be like,
Mhm.
spell check's been around in my life way too long. So yeah, and then when I got that first, I was like, oh,
Yeah, it's gonna be that type of spelling
We're
bee.
gonna, yeah.
Meme Lord spelling bee.
Evil kind.
Blood letters.
Blood
Dope.
letters.
So good times. Yes, we're gonna take next Tuesday off. We're gonna go do some things, and we should be back the following week. Stay tuned. Go ahead and go out there and play games. Go hang out with people. Do your thing. So in between this episode and next episode, make sure to pull up a chair and make
time
time
to
at tabletop.
Tabletop.
We will see you all very soon. Peace out.
Good night, everybody.
Watch
Figure out how
your
to spell
cockroaches.
Aarakocra. Yeah.
Somebody
With the
do
cock
this.
and the cockroach.
Woo! All right. See you guys.